Hey folks, it's Mark here from Harmonix, where we give you the knowledge to get good on guitar. Harmonix is your channel for easy to follow guitar lessons for all levels. Today is a beginner lesson and it's a simple little chord progression. Simple because it's only 2 chords, but there's some slight complexities with how to play it, especially for actual beginners. If that's who you are and you're watching this and you've maybe not been playing very long, you've done a few chords and picked a few things, strummed a few things, this might give you a little bit of a challenge, but we'll see. The chord progression is going to be Am7 into D. That's it, just 2 chords. So first of all, let's have a look at the progression. Okay, so a couple of things I want to go over before I start breaking down this progression. First of all, the more beginner band of beginners, that's the right thing to say, will probably find the arpeggiating in the right hand a little bit more tricky than maybe what they're used to. If you've only been used to playing chords and strumming them and not actually picking through the chord, i.e. arpeggiating it, which is playing the notes of the chord separately, you may find this a little bit more tricky. And there are predominantly quite a high amount of upstrokes in this, and a lot of beginners tend to just play down all the time. So if that's the case for you, then this may pose a bit of a challenge for your right hand, but I think it's going to give you a great opportunity to develop your right hand. The other issue with this that you may find is the timing, if you want to play it the way that I do it. The reason timing might be an issue for you is because I hold the Am7 chord for quite a while and then I quickly change to D before it loops over again. The problem with this is that you're going to have to be good at changing from Am7 to D very quickly. And as a beginner, you may not have the time to do that because your hand hasn't really worked out how to jump from chord to chord almost instantly yet into falling into different chordal shapes with your left hand naturally yet. Today I'm going to set my little Boss Katana Air here to like an acoustic clean sound. If you're interested in this little Boss amp, by the way, and any other equipment that I recommend for beginners primarily, you should check the description box. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm starting in A minor. My second finger on fret 2 on the D string, my third finger underneath it on the G string, also on fret 2, and I'm going to have my first finger positioned hovering above fret 1 on the B because I'm going to be hammering down to create a hammer-on flourish there. And later on in the chord, I'm also going to be adding my fourth finger to the bottom E here on fret 3. Okay, so you're going to be using all your fingers, so it's quite involved, okay? For a beginner at least, it's quite involved. Okay, so my picking is going to be down, 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 and then up. You can use any picking that you want, but if you do the ones that I'm showing you, I think it will help progress your right hand a little bit. Bear in mind, this is for beginners, so you need to start working on these different things. So I'm going to be playing down on the A string, down on the D string, down on the G string, but I'm going to be playing up on the B string. And after I play up, I'm going to hammer my first finger onto fret 1. So it's going to sound like this. So down, 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 up, hammer. Let me do that again. Now once I've done that, I'm going to do 2 more upstrokes. I'm going to upstroke G and then I'm going to upstroke the D. So that will sound like this. So it'll be down, 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 up, hammer, up, up. Okay, let me show you that slowly. Again. Okay, now once we get to this position, I'm then going to be making sure my pinky is down on the bottom E here on fret 3. And at this point, all 4 fingers are going to be on there. Beginners may start to feel a little bit uncomfortable because you're going to be holding a chordal shape with all 4 fingers, which means that your thumb might get a little bit tired, especially in here, okay? Because it has to give like a kind of vice grip on the back in order to hold those fingers nice like that in place. And also remember, as a beginner, you also want to try and bring more of this part of your wrist forward, so you've got room underneath your fingers for the strings to ring out clean. What a lot of beginners tend to do is they either press down not hard enough, so they get this kind of doink doink sound like this when they're playing notes, okay? Or they cover up strings too much. So when you're playing an open string, for example, if I don't allow enough room underneath my first finger here, the E string won't ring out. So if I hold it more like this, see, it just goes pling pling. I used to tell my students years ago, imagine you have a watch on this hand and you want to show someone the time, you know, they can't really see it if your hand's like this. You want to have more, all right, so you can allow things to ring out more. So let's have a look at where we are so far. A, D, G with downstrokes, up on the B, hammer on the first finger on fret 1, then up, up, then my pinky comes down on fret 3, then I'm picking up, 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 and then a down on the A. Okay, so that's all 5 strings of the A minor chord there, or A minor 7 in this case. So let me play the whole thing really slowly so you know where we are. Let me do that again. I'll do it a little bit quicker so you can see more of the rhythm here, okay? Watch the right hand. Okay, so once I've done the A position, and we've come all the way back up to here, when we've done the final downstroke on the A, it's time to change to the D. And at this point, I'm playing up, 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 down. And for those that don't know the D chord position yet, my first finger is on fret 2 on the G, my second finger is down on fret 2 on the E, and my third finger is on fret 3 on the B. And I'm only playing the bottom 4 strings, including obviously the open D string because it's a D chord. Okay, let's have a look again, a bit more up to speed this time. The only difference between me playing this through once and the second time I play it through for the full loop is instead of arpeggiating the D, I just strum it all the way down, and it's just something I do. I like to add vibrato to chords, so I'll maybe give it a little bit of a shimmer like that. Okay, just to make it sound kind of nice. I'll play what we've done so far through, and then I'll show you how to just do the strum of the D at the end. So here's the whole thing together slow. And up to speed. So I hope you enjoyed that and you can get to grips with that quite quickly. I think it's a good little challenge for beginners and people who've been playing for a little while but they still don't feel they're intermediate. They should be able to pick this up pretty quickly, and I think it's a nice sounding little progression for you to try. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video and the lesson today, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Well, that's it from me today. I'm going to leave these videos here for you to check out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.